Nay! But this dotage of our generals overflows the measure. Those, his goodly eyes, that o'er the files and musters of the wars have glowed, like plated Mars, now bend. Now turn the office and devotion of their view upon a tawny front. His captain's heart, which in the scuffles of great fights hath burst the buckles on his breast, reneges all temper, and has become the bellows and the fans to cool a gypsy's lust. Look where they come! Take but good note, and you shall see in him the triple pillar of the world transformed into a strumpet's fool. Behold and see.
If it be love, indeed, tell me how much.
There's beggary in the love that can be reckoned.
I'll set a born how far to be beloved.
Then must thou needs find out new heaven, new earth.
News, my good lord, from Rome.
Grants me the sun.
Nay, hear him, Antony. Fulvia, perchance, is angry. Or who knows if the scarce bearded Caesar hath not sent his powerful mandate to you.
Do this or this. Take in that kingdom and enfranchise that. Perform it, or else we damn thee.
How, my love?
Perchance. Nay, and most like. You must not stay here longer. Your dismission is come from Caesar. Therefore hear it, Antony. Where's Fulvia's process? Caesar's, I would say. Both. The messenger. As I am Egypt's queen, thou blushest, Antony, and that blood of thine is Caesar's homager. Else so thy cheek pays shame when shrill-tongued Fulvia scolds. The messenger.
Let Rome in Tiber melt, and the wide arch of the ranged empire fall. Here is my space. Kingdoms are clay. Our dungy earth alike feeds beast as man. The nobleness of life is to do thus. When such a mutual pair, and such a twain can do it, in which I bind on pain of punishment the world to wit, we stand up peerless.
Excellent falsehood. Why did he marry Fulvia and not love her? I'll seem the fool I am not. Antony will be himself.
But stirred by Cleopatra. Now, for the love of love and her soft hours, let's not confound the time with conference harsh. There's not a minute of our lives should stretch without some pleasure. Now, What sport tonight?
Here, the ambassador!
A fine wrangling queen! Whom everything becomes. To chide, to laugh, to weep. Whose every passion fully strives to make itself in thee fair and admired. No messenger but thine. And all alone, tonight, we'll wander through the streets and note the qualities of people. Come, my queen. Oh, last night you did desire it. Boo! Speak not to us.
Is Caesar with Antonius prize so slight?
Sir, sometimes when he is not Antony, he comes too short of that great property which still should go with Antony.
I am full sorry that he approves the common liar, who thus speaks of him at Rome.
Lord Alexis, sweet Alexis, most anything Alexis, almost most absolute Alexis. Where's the soothsayer that you praised so to the queen? Oh, that I knew this husband, which you say must change his horns with garlands.
Soothsayer?
Your will?
Is this the man? It's you, sir, that know things.
In nature's infinite book of secrecy? A little I can read.
Well, show him your hand. Bring in the banquet quickly. Wine enough. Cleopatra's health to drink.
Good sir, give me good fortune.
I make not, but foresee.
Pray then foresee me one.
You shall be yet far fairer than you are.
Oh, he means in flesh.
No, you shall paint when you are old.
Wrinkles forbid! Vex not his prescience, be attentive.
You shall be more beloving than beloved.
I had rather heat my liver with drinking.
Nay, hear him.
Good now, some excellent fortune. Let me be married to 3 kings in a forenoon, and widow them all. Let me have a child at 50, to whom Herod of Jewry may do homage. Find me to marry me with Octavius Caesar, and companion me with my mistress.
You shall outlive the lady whom you serve.
Excellent, love long life, better than figs.
You have seen and proved a fairer form of fortune than that which is to approach.
Then be like my children, shall have no names. Prithee, how many boys and wenches must I have?
If all your wishes had a womb, and fertile every wish, 1,000,000.
Out, fool! I forgive thee for a witch.
You think none but your sheets are privy to your wishes?
Nay, come, tell Iris hers.
Oh, we'll know all our fortunes.
Mine and most of our fortunes tonight shall be drunk to bed.
There's a poem presages chastity, if nothing else.
E'en as the overflowing Nihilus presageth famine.
Oh, you wild bedfellow.
You cannot soothsay.
Oh, prithee, tell her but a work-a-day fortune.
Your fortunes are alike.
But how? But how? Give me particulars!
I have said!
Am I not an inch of fortune better than she?
Well, if you were but an inch of fortune better than I, where would you choose it?
Not in my husband's nose.
Our worse thoughts, heavens mend. Alexis, come, his fortune, ooh, let him marry a woman that cannot go, sweet Isis, I beseech thee, and let her die too.
Ooh.
And give him a worse, and let worse follow worse, till the worst of all follow him laughing to his grave, 50-fold a cuckold.
Amen, dear goddess!
Hear that prayer of the people. For as it is heartbreaking to behold a handsome man loose-wived, so it is as deadly sorrow to behold a foul knave uncuckolded.
Amen.
Hello, if it lay in their hands to make me a cuckold, they'd make themselves whores, but they'd do it.
Saw you, my lord?
No, lady.
Was he not here?
No, madam.
He was disposed to mirth, but on the sudden a Roman thought hath struck him in a barber's.
Madam.
Seek him and bring him hither. Where's Alexis?
Here, at your service. My lord approaches.
We will not look upon him. Go with us.
Move.
Fulvia, thy wife, first came into the field.
Against my brother Lucius.
Aye, but soon that war had end, and the time state made friends of them, jointing their force 'gainst Caesar, whose better issue in the war from Italy upon the first encounter drave them.
Well, what worst?
The nature of bad news infects the teller.
When it concerns the fool or coward, on. Things that are past are done with me, 'tis thus. Who tells me true, though in his tale lie death. I hear him as he flattered.
Labienus, this is stiff news, hath with his Parthian force extended Asia. From Euphrates, his conquering banner shook from Syria to Lydia and Ionia, whilst...
Antony, thou wouldst say.
Oh, my lord.
Speak to me home. Mince not the general tongue. Name Cleopatra as she's called in Rome. Rail thou in Fulvia's phrase, and taunt my faults with such full license as both truth and malice have power to utter.
Fulvia, thy wife is dead.
Where died she?
In Sicyon.
Her length of sickness, with what else more serious importeth thee to know, this bears.
Forbear me. There's a great spirit gone. Must did I desire it. What our contempt doth often hurl from us, we wish it ours again. She's good, being gone. The hand could pluck her back that shoved her on. I must from this enchanting queen break off 10,000 harms, more than the ills I know my idleness doth hatch.
Save me, Antony!
How now, in the barbers?
What's your pleasure, sir?
I must with haste from hence.
Right, then we kill all our women. Oh, we see how mortal and unkindness is to them if they suffer our departure. Death's the word.
I must be gone.
Under a compelling occasion, let women die. It were pity to cast them away for nothing. Cleopatra, catching but the least noise of this, dies instantly. I've seen her die 20 times upon far poorer moment. I do believe there is cunning in death which commits some loving act upon her. She hath such a celerity in dying.
She's cunning past man's thought.
Alack, sir, no, her passions are made of nothing but the finest part of pure love. We cannot call her winds and waters, sighs and tears. They are greater storms and tempests than almanacs can report. This cannot be. Cunning in her, if it be, she makes a shower of rain as well as Jove.
But I'd never seen her.
Alas, no, then you had left unseen a wonderful piece of work which not to have been blessed withal would have discredited your travel.
Fulvia is dead.
Sir?
Fulvia is dead.
Fulvia?
Dead?
Why, sir, give the gods a thankful sacrifice. If there were no more women but Fulvia, then had you indeed a cut, and the case to be lamented. This grief is crowned with consolation. Your old smock brings forth a new petticoat.
The business she hath broached in the state cannot endure my absence.
And the business you have broached here cannot be without you, especially that of Cleopatra's, which wholly depends upon your abode.
No more light answers. I shall break the cause of our expedience to the Queen and get her leave to part. Sextus Pompeius hath given the dare to Caesar and commands the empire of the sea. A slippery people, whose love is never linked to the deserver till his deserts are past, begin to throw Pompey the Great and all his dignities upon his son, who, high in name and power, higher than both in blood and life, stands up for the main soldier, whose quality going on, the sides of the world may danger. Say our pleasure to such whose place is under us requires our quick remove from hence.
I shall do it.
Where is he?
I did not see him since.
See where he is, who's with him, what he does. I did not send you. If you find him sad, say I am dancing. If in mirth, report that I am sudden sick. Quick, and return.
Madam, methinks if you did love him dearly, do not hold the method to enforce the like from him.
What? Should I do not.
In each thing, give him way.
Cross him in nothing.
Thou teachest like a fool the way to lose him.
Tempt him not so too far. I wish forbear.
In time, we hate that which we often fear. Here comes Anthony.
I am sick and sullen.
I'm sorry to give breathing to my purpose.
Oh, help me away, dear Charmian. I shall fall. It cannot be thus long. The sides of nature will not sustain it.
Now, my dearest
I pray you
queen.
stand farther from me.
What's the matter?
Oh, by that same eye, there's some good news. What says the married woman? You may go. Would she had never given you leave to come? Let her not say it is I that keep you here. I have no power upon you, as you are.
The gods best
never
know.
was their queen so mightily betrayed. Yet at the first I saw the treasons planted.
Cleopatra.
Why should I think you can be mine and true, though you in swearing shake the throned gods who have been false to Fulvia? Riotous madness, to be entangled with those mouth-made vows which break themselves in swearing.
My sweet queen.
I pray you, seek no colour for your going, but bid farewell and go. When you sued staying, oh, then was the time for words. No going then. Eternity was in our lips and eyes, bliss in our brows bent. None our parts so poor, but was a race of heaven. They are so still. O thou, the greatest soldier i' the world, art turned the greatest liar.
How now, lady?
I would I had thy inches! Thou shouldst know there are a heart in Egypt.
Hear me, queen! The strong necessity of time commands our services a while. But my full heart remains in use with you. Our Italy shines all with civil swords. Sextus Pompeius makes his approaches to the port of Rome, rich in his father's honour. He creeps apace into the hearts of such as have not thrived upon the present state. My more particular, and that which most with you should safe my going, is Fulvia's death.
Though age from folly could not give me freedom, it does from childishness. Can Fulvia die?
She's dead, my queen, look here. And at thy sovereign leisure read the garboil she awakes at the last best. See when and where she died.
Oh, most false love! Where be the sacred vials thou shouldst fill with sorrowful water? Now I see in Fulvia's death how mine received shall be.
Quarrel no more. By the fire that quickens Nilus' slime, I go from hence thy soldier, servant, making peace or war as thou affect.
Cut my lace, Charmian, come, but let it be. I am quickly ill and well. So Antony loves.
Most precious queen, forbear, and give true evidence to his love, which stands an honourable trial.
So Fulvia told me. I prithee, turn aside and weep for her. Then bid adieu to me and say the tears belong to Egypt. Good now, play one scene of excellent dissembling, and let it look like perfect honor.
Oh, you'll heat my blood. No more.
Oh, you can do better yet, but this is meekly.
Now, by my sword.
And target. Still he mends, but this is not the best. Look, prithee, Charmian at the Herculean Roman doth become the carriage of his chafe.
I'll leave you, lady.
Oh, courteous lord, one word. Sir, you and I must part. But that's not it. Sir, you and I have loved. But there's not it. That you know well. Something it is. I would... My oblivion is a very Antony. And I am all forgotten.
But your royalty holds idleness your subject. I should take you for idleness itself.
The sweating labour to bear such idleness so near the heart as Cleopatra this. But, sir, forgive me, since my becomings kill me when they do not eye well to you. Your honour calls you hence. Therefore be deaf to my unpitied folly, and all the gods go with you. Upon your sword sit laurel victory, and smooth success be strewed before your feet.
Let us go. Come. Our separation so abides and flies, that thou, residing here, goes yet with me. And I, hence fleeting, here remain with thee. Away.
You may see, Lepidus, and henceforth know, it is not Caesar's natural vice to hate our great competitor. From Alexandria, this is the news. He fishes, drinks, and wastes the lamps of night in revel, is not more manlike than Cleopatra, nor the Queen of Ptolemy more womanly than he, hardly gave audience, or vouchsafed to think he had partners. You shall find there a man who is the abstract of all faults that all men follow.
I must not think there are evils enough to darken all his goodness. His faults in him seem as the spots of heaven, more fiery by night's blackness, hereditary rather than purchased, what he cannot change than what he chooses.
You are too indulgent. Let's grant it's not amiss to tumble on the bed of Ptolemy, to give a kingdom for a mirth, to sit and keep the turn of tippling with a slave, to reel the streets at noon and stand the buffet with knaves that smells of sweat. Say this becomes him, as his composure must be rare indeed, whom these things cannot blemish, yet must Antony no way excuse his foils when we do bear so great weight in his likeness.
Here's more news.
Most noble Caesar, Pompey is strong at sea, and it appears he is beloved of those that only have feared Caesar. To the ports the discontents repair, and men's reports give him much wrong.
I should have known no less. It hath been taught us from the primal state that he which is was wished until he were, and the ebbed man, ne'er loved till ne'er worth love, comes deared by being lacked. This common body, like to a vagabond flag on the stream, goes to and back, lacking the varying tide to rot itself with motion.
Caesar, I bring thee word. Menecrates and Menas, famous pirates, makes the sea serve them, which they ear and wound with keels of every kind. Many hot roads they make in Italy, and flush youth revolt. No vessel can peep forth, but is soon taken as seen, for Pompey's name strikes more than could his war resisted.
Antony! Leave thy lascivious wassails, when thou once was beaten from Modena. At thy heel did famine follow. Thou didst drink the stale of horses and the gilded puddle which beasts would cough at. Thy palate then did deign the roughest berry on the rudest hedge. Yea, like the stag, when snow the pasture sheets, the barks of trees thou browsed. On the Alps, it is reported, thou didst eat strange flesh, which some did die to look on, and all this, it wounds thine honour that I speak it now, was born so like a soldier that thy cheek so much as lanked not.
'Tis pity of him.
Let his shames quickly drive him to Rome. 'Tis time we twain did show ourselves i' the field, and to that end assemble we immediate council. Pompey thrives in our idleness.
Tomorrow, Caesar, I shall be furnished to inform you rightly, both what by sea and land I can be able to front this present time.
Till the which encounter, it is my business too. Farewell.
Farewell, my lord. What you shall know, meantime, of stirs abroad, I shall beseech you, sir, to let me be partaker.
Doubt not, sir, I knew it for my bond.
If the great gods be just, they shall assist the deeds of justest men.
Know, worthy Pompey, that what they do delay, they not deny.
I shall do well. The people love me, and the sea is mine. My powers are crescent, and my auguring hope says it will come to the full. Mark Antony in Egypt sits at dinner and will make no wars without doors. Caesar gets money where he loses hearts. Lepidus flatters both. Of both is flattered, but he neither loves nor either cares for him.
Caesar and Lepidus are in the field. A mighty strength they carry.
Where have you this? 'Tis false.
From Menecrates, sir.
He dreams. I know they are in Rome together, looking for Antony. But all the charms of love, salt Cleopatra, soften thy waned lip. Let witchcraft join with beauty, lust with both. Tie up the libertine in a field of feasts, keep his brain fuming. Epicurean cooks sharpen with cloyless sauce his appetite, that sleep and feeding may prorogue his honour even till a lethed dullness. How now, Menecrates?
This is more certain than I shall deliver! Mark Antony is every hour in Rome expected. Since he went from Egypt, 'tis a space for farther trouble.
I could have given less matter a better ear. Menas, I did not think this amorous surfeiter would have donned his helm for such a petty war. His soldiership is twice the other twain. But let us rear the higher our opinion that our stirring can from the lap of Egypt's widow pluck the ne'er lust-wearied Antony.
I cannot hope Caesar and Antony shall well greet together. His wife that's dead did trespasses to Caesar. His brother warred upon him, although I think not moved by Antony.
But how the fear of us may cement their divisions and bind up the petty difference, we yet not know. Be it as our gods will have it. It only stands our lives upon to use our strongest hands. Come, Menas.
Charmian!
Madam?
Give me to drink, Mandragora.
Why, madam?
That I might sleep out this great gap of time my Antony is away.
You think of him too much.
Wow! 'Tis treason!
Madam, I trust not so.
Thou, eunuch, Mardian.
What's your highness' pleasure?
I take no pleasure in aught an eunuch has. Hast thou affections?
Yes, gracious madam.
Indeed?
Well, not indeed, madam, for I can do nothing but what indeed is honest to be done. Yet have I fierce affections, and think what Venus did with Mars.
Oh, Charmian, where thinkst thou he is now, huh? Stands he? Or sits he? Or does he walk? Or is he on his horse? Oh, happy horse to bear the weight of Antony. Do bravely, horse, for what's thou whom thou movest? The demi-atlas of this earth, the arm and burgonet of men. He's speaking now, or murmuring. Where's my serpent of old Nile? For so he calls me. Now I feed myself with most delicious poison. Think on me, that am with Phoebus amorous pinches black, and wrinkled deep in time. Oh, Julius Caesar! When thou wast here, above the ground, I was a morsel for a monarch. And great Pompey would stand and make his eyes grow in my brow. There would he anchor his aspect and die with looking on his life.
Sovereign of Egypt, your highness, your majesty, sovereign of Egypt, hail!
How much unlike art thou, Mark Antony? Yet coming from him, that great medicine hath with his tinct gilded thee. How goes it with my brave Mark Antony?
Last thing he did, dear queen, he kissed the last of many doubled kisses, this Orient pearl. His speech sticks in my heart.
Mine ear must pluck it thence.
Good friend, quoth he, say the firm Roman to great Egypt sends this treasure of an oyster, at whose foot to mend the petty present I will piece her opulent throne with kingdoms. All the East, say thou, shall call her mistress.
What was he? Sad or merry?
Like to the time of the year between the extremes of hot and cold, he was nor sad nor merry.
Oh. Well divided disposition. Note him, good Charmian. 'Tis the man, but note him. He was not sad, for he would shine on those that make their looks by his. He was not merry, would seem to tell them his remembrance lay in Egypt with his joy. But between both, oh, heavenly mingle! Be'st thou sad or merry, the violence of either thee becomes, so does it no man else. Next thou my posts.
Aye, madam, 20 several messengers. Why do you send so thick?
Who's born that day that I forget to send to Antony shall die a beggar. Ink and paper, Charmian. Welcome, my good Alexis. Did I, Charmian, ever love Caesar so?
Oh, that brave Caesar!
Be choked with such another emphasis. Say the brave Antony.
The valiant Caesar!
By Isis, I will give thee bloody teeth if thou with Caesar paragon again, my man of men.
By your most gracious pardon, I sing, but after you.
My salad days. When I was green in judgment, cold in blood, to say as I said then. But come, away. Get me ink and paper. He shall have every day a several greeting, or I'll unpeople Egypt.
Harvest is a worthy deed, and shall become you well to entreat your captain to soft and gentle speech.
I shall entreat him to answer like himself. If Caesar move him, let Antony look over Caesar's head and speak as loud as Mars. By Jupiter, were I the wearer of Antonio's beard, I would not shave it today.
It is not a time for private stomaching.
Every time serves for the matter that is then born in't.
But small to greater matters must give way.
Not if the small come first.
Your speech is passion, but pray you stir no embers up. Here comes the noble Antony.
And yonder Caesar.
If we compose well here, to Parthia. Hark, Ventidius.
I do not know, Maecenas. Ask Agrippa.
Noble friends, that which combined us was most great, and let not a leaner action rend us. What's amiss, may it be gently heard. When we debate our trivial difference loud, we do commit murder in healing wounds. Then, noble partners, the rather, for I earnestly beseech, touch you the sourest points with sweetest terms.
To spoken well. Were we before our armies and to fight, I should do thus.
Welcome to Rome.
Thank you.
Sit.
Sit, sir.
Nay then.
I'll learn you take things ill, which are not so, or being, concern you not.
I must be laughed at, if, or for nothing, or a little, I should say myself offended, and with you, chiefly in the world, more laughed at, that I should once name you derogately, when to sound your name it not concerned me.
My being in Egypt, Caesar, what was it to you?
No more than my residing here in Rome might be to you in Egypt, yet if you there did practice on my state, your being in Egypt might be my question.
How intend you a practice?
You may be pleased to catch at mine intent by what did here befall me. Your wife and brother made wars upon me, and their contestation was theme for you. You were the word of war.
You do mistake your business. My brother never did urge me in his act. Of this, my letters before did satisfy you. If you'll patch a quarrel, it must not be with this.
You praise yourself by laying defects of judgment to me, but you patched up your excuses.
Not so, not so. I know you could not lack. As for my wife, the third of the world is yours, which with a snaffle you may pace easy, but not such a wife.
Would we all had such wives, that the men might go to wars with the women?
I wrote to you when rioting in Alexandria. You did pocket up my letters, and with taunts did jibe my missive out of audience.
Sir, he fell upon me ere admitted then. 3 kings I had newly feasted, and did want of what I was in the morning, but next day I told him of myself, which was as much as to have asked him pardon. Let this fellow be nothing of our strife. If we contend, out of our question wipe him.
You have broken the article of your oath, which you shall never have come to judge me with!
Soft, Caesar!
No, Lepidus. Let him speak. The honour is sacred which he talks on now. Supposing that I lacked it. But on Caesar, the article of my oath.
To lend me arms and aid when I required them, the which you both denied.
Neglected, rather. And then when poisoned hours had bound me up from mine own knowledge. As nearly as I may, I'll play the penitent to you. Truth is that Fulvia, to have me out of Egypt, made wars here, for which myself, the ignorant motive, do so far ask pardon, as befits mine honour to stoop in such a case.
'Tis noble spoken.
If it might please you to enforce no further the griefs between you, to forget them quite were to remember that the present need speaks to atone you.
Worthily spoken, Maecenas.
Or if you borrow one another's love for the instant, you may, when you hear no more words of Pompey, return it again. You shall have time to wrangle in when you have nothing else to do.
Thou art a soldier only, speak no more.
That the truth should be silent, I'd almost forgot.
Wrong this presence, therefore speak no more.
Go to, then. Your considerate stone.
I do not much dislike the matter, but the manner of his speech. For it cannot be we shall remain in friendship, our conditions so differing in their acts. Yet if I knew what hoop should hold us staunch, from edge to edge of the world I would pursue it.
Give me leave, Caesar.
Speak, Agrippa.
Thou hast a sister, by the mother's side, admired Octavia. Great Mark Antony is now a widower.
Say not so, Agrippa. If Cleopatra heard you, your reproof were well deserved of rashness.
I am not married, Caesar. Let me hear Agrippa further speak.
To hold you in perpetual amity, to make you brothers, and to knit your hearts with an unslipping knot, take Antony, Octavia, to his wife, whose beauty claims no worse a husband than the best of men, whose virtue and whose general graces speak that which none else can utter. By this marriage, all little jealousies which now seem great, and all great fears which now import their dangers, would then be nothing. Truths would be tales, where now half tales be truths. Her love to both would each to other, and all loves to both, draw after her. Now pardon what I have spoke, for 'tis a studied, not a present thought, by duty ruminated.
Will Caesar speak?
Not till he hears how Antony is touched with what is spoke already.
What power is in Agrippa? If I should say, Agrippa, be it so to make this good.
The power of Caesar and his power unto Octavia.
May I never to this good purpose that so fairly shows dream of impediment. Well, let me have thy hand. Well, further this act of grace. And from this hour, the heart of brothers govern in our loves, and sway our great designs.
There's my hand. A sister I bequeath you, whom no brother did ever love so dearly. Let her live to join our kingdoms and our hearts, and never fly off our loves again.
Happily, amen.
I did not think to draw my sword against Pompey, for he hath laid strange courtesies and great of late upon me. I must thank him, only lest my remembrance suffer ill report. I'd heal of that, defy him.
Time calls upon us. Of us must Pompey presently be sought, or else he seeks out us.
Haste before it, yet ere we put ourselves in arms, dispatch me the business we have talked of.
With most gladness, and to invite you to my sister's view. Whither straight I'll lead you.
Let us, Lepidus, not lack your company.
Noble Antony, not sickness should detain me.
Welcome from Egypt, sir.
Half the heart of Caesar, worthy Maecenas, my honourable friend Agrippa.
Good Enobarbus.
We have cause to be glad that matters are so well digested. You stayed well by it in Egypt.
All right. We did sleep the day out of countenance and made the night light with drinking.
8 wild boars roasted whole at a breakfast, and but 12 persons there. Is this true?
This was but as a fly by an eagle. We had much more monstrous matter of feast, which worthily deserved noting.
She's a most triumphant lady, if reports be square to her.
When she first met Mark Antony, she pursed up his heart upon the river of Cydnus.
There she appeared indeed, or my reporter devised well for her.
I will tell you. The barge she sat in like a burnished throne, burned on the water. The poop was beaten gold, purple the sails, and so perfumed that the winds were lovesick with them. The oars was silver, which to the tune of flutes kept stroke and made the water which they beat to follow faster, as amorous of their strokes. For her own person, it beggared all description. She did lie in her pavilion, cloth of gold, of tissue. Oh, picturing that Venus where we see the fancy outwork nature. On each side her stood pretty dimpled boys, like smiling cupids, with divers coloured fans whose wind did seem to glow the delicate cheeks which they did cool, and what they undid did.
Rare for Antony.
The gentlewomen, like the Nereides, so many mermaids, tended her in the eyes and made their bends adornings. At the helm, a seeming mermaid steers. The silken tackle swell with the touches of those flower-soft hands that yearly frame the office. From the barge, a strange, invisible perfume hits the scents of the adjacent wharfs. The city cast her people out upon her, and Antony, enthroned in the marketplace, did sit alone, whistling to the air, which but for vacancy had gone to gaze on Cleopatra too, and made a gap in nature.
Ugh, rare Egyptian.
Upon her landing, Antony sent to her, invited her to supper. She replied it should be better he became her guest, which she entreated. Our courteous Antony, whom ne'er the word of no woman heard speak, being barbered 10 times o'er, goes to the feast, and for his ordinary pays his heart for what his eyes eat only.
Royal wench. She made great Caesar lay his sword to bed. He ploughed her, and she cropped.
I saw her once hop 40 paces through the public street, and having lost her breath, she spoke and panted that she did make defect perfection, and breathless pour breath forth.
Now Antony must leave her, utterly.
Never. He will not. Age cannot wither her, nor custom stale her infinite variety. Other women cloy the appetites they feed, but she makes hungry where most she satisfies. For vilest things become themselves in her, that the holy priests bless her when she is riggish.
If beauty, wisdom, modesty can settle the heart of Antony, Octavia is a blessed lottery to him.
Let us go. Good Enobarbus, make yourself my guest whilst you abide here.
Humbly, sir, I thank you.
The world and my great office will sometimes divide me from your bosom.
All which time, before the gods, my knees shall bow my prayers to them for you.
Good night, sir. My Octavia. Read not my blemishes in the world's report. I have not kept my square. But that to come shall all be done by the rule. Good night, dear lady. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Now, Sirrah, you do wish yourself in Egypt.
Would I had never come from thence, nor you thither.
If you can, your reason.
I see it in my motion, have it not in my tongue, but yet hie you to Egypt again.
Say to me, whose fortune shall rise higher, Caesar's or mine?
Caesar's. If thou dost play with him at any game, thou art sure to lose, and of that natural luck, he beats thee against the odds. Thy lustre thickens when he shines by. Thy spirit is all afraid to govern thee near him, but he away, 'tis noble.
Get thee gone. Say to Ventidius I would speak with him. He shall to Parthia. Be it art or hap, he hath spoken true. The very dice obey him, and in our sports my better cunning faints under his chance. I will to Egypt. And though I make this marriage for my peace, in the east my pleasure lies.